Hey, what's up? It's your boy Rawk. I don't think I'm saying anything that hasn't been said before when I say that Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door is a damn good game. Like, man, clean water's the best, right? But I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Where's the other side?
And because of that, I'm in a pretty shallow mood. So, this game. In fact, I don't even like Mario. I want to play the Thousand Year Door with a green hat and a cherry following me. But Nintendo is too stubborn to ever allow that to... I planned out my entire day around bitching about the fact that that wasn't a thing. What am I supposed to do now?
Everybody knows Paper Mario. Really, everybody. Ask Beethoven. I'm sure he has a strong opinion on Sticker Star. But did you know there was a game between the Thousand Year Door and Super Paper Mario? A game that takes place at the same time as the Thousand Year Door, but doesn't even feature Mario? Because I did. You see, in the background of Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door's development, the team realized that there was a certain other plumber who they had forgotten to give a substantial role in this adventure. So, instead of finding a way to cram Luigi into the Thousand Year Door, they decided to develop his own game, Super Luigi the Marvellous Compass.
It's baffling to me how many people don't know about this hidden Paper Mario game. It's advertised like crazy within the Thousand Year Door. Not knowing that it existed would be like not knowing that you'd been shot.
You see, the team did end up including Luigi in the Thousand Year Door. He would appear at the end of most of the game's chapters with stories to tell Mario, and many players thought nothing of this. They just thought it was a bit of extra world building to really flesh out the story of this game. But those people are foolish fools. These stories were included with the sole intention of marketing this up-and-coming Luigi game. A very unique way of advertising a game, I must say. It did not work.
Despite how painfully obvious this advertising was, nobody knew that this game existed, and therefore, nobody bought it. That means that this game is incredibly hard to come by nowadays, but not impossible. After a bunch of research and zero exposure to sunlight over the past few weeks, I've finally been able to track down a copy of this ever-elusive Luigi game. It was an eBay bid, which made me feel pretty nervous. Until I realised nobody knows this game existed and I was the only bidder. So while we wait for that to arrive, what better to do than read through all of the marketing material for this game because... damn it, nobody else did!
There are 5 separate books in the Thousand Year Door, and you gain access to a new one after most chapters in the game. These books give us enough information to realise that this game is something worth buying, but not enough to spoil the entire story of the game. This is an incredibly difficult thing to balance, but Nintendo pulled it off. Their marketing is at its best when it has absolutely no reason to be. They've found the most genius way to advertise a side game about a paper man in green, and yet their ads for the Virtual Boy showed people running away from it. What were the pitch meetings like for these?
This Luigi game is incredibly important to us. We need to hide clues about it in another game to make people want to find out more.
What about the Virtual Boy?
Just show some footage of a kid running away from the thing. Hit him with that reverse psychology.
I mean, it worked. In Volume 1 of the book series, Luigi receives a letter informing him that the Princess of the Waffle Kingdom, Princess Eclair, has been kidnapped by the evil Chestnut King. With no hesitation, Luigi began to pack for his journey, because unlike his pissed dumb brother, he actually prepares for major life events. Even Luigi knows about Mario's incompetence, as he has to leave him instructions on how to cook so he doesn't starve to death. For a man who eats mushrooms as frequently as he does, Mario is culinarily brain dead. Luigi sets off and arrives to a Waffle Kingdom full of misery and despair. Minister Crepe, who sent Luigi the letter, gives our hero the base of a compass with 7 missing segments. Finding all of the segments would allow us to find the missing princess. The fate of the kingdom lies in the hands of... the Marvellous Compass.
Even Luigi knows how to roll the credits 4 steps into an adventure.
The first volume of the book series ends with those ever-enticing words, "To be continued." And good God, I've never found any wait more difficult in my life.
Just tell me what happens next!
In the next 4 volumes of the book series, Luigi visits the ever-varied locations of the Waffle Kingdom, and meets up with a unique and lovable cast of characters. But the books don't tell us everything that happens on these adventures, because they know that the art of seduction is about making us wait.
Luigi gives me just enough to still be horny.
In Volume 2, Luigi goes to Rumble Dump Volcano and meets Bluey the Blooper. With the combined bravery of Luigi and Bluey, the duo were able to beat a statue that guarded the first piece of the Marvellous compass. Each part of the compass points Luigi to his next location, and the next part of the quest sent him to Plump Belly Village. In Plump Belly Village, Luigi learns that all of the residents are at the whim of an evil serpent, who demands sacrifices. While trying to rally troops, Luigi meets Jerry the Cherry, and the two head into the lair of the beast, to defeat the two-headed snake and retrieve the second piece of the compass.
If it has heads at both ends, which one does it shit out of?
Volume 3 sees Luigi heading to Circuit Break Island, where the fourth part of the Marvellous compass is the prize for a kart racing competition. Given his track record, Luigi should be very well suited to win this race, and Torque, the Buzzy Beetle and mechanic, is so impressed with Luigi's skills that he follows him for roughly 7 minutes, because the third piece of the Marvellous compass points him to Jazzafraz Town, where he meets Hazy the Daisy, who is a noted producer in the town. Luigi and Hazy take to the stage in order to win the fourth part of the Marvellous compass in the Jazzafraz Town Drama Slam, and Luigi's breathtaking performance as grass causes them to win the contest. Volume 4 is when we get to the real dark part of the story, because every tale about a man in green needs heartbreak.
Well, I'm wearing blue, which means that my story will have bloodlust. Would not have guessed that.
This volume sees Luigi meeting Cranberry in the Rapturous Ruins, who tells him of the curse of the Luff Empire, who created the Marvellous Compass, only for the compass to bite them in the ass with a curse. The only quest Luigi had to go on to get the 6th segment was to listen to this guy bitch and moan about the Luff Empire. I will not complain. The final volume sees Luigi and all of his partners entering Hate Song Tower to defeat the evil Chestnut King. But uh-oh, plot twist! The Chestnut King is actually Princess Eclair's one true love. There's some incestuous shit going on here that I'm not on board with. The true enemy of our gang is Crepe, who's trying to revive the Luff Empire. Really thought they would have saved that reveal for the final game. And with that, we have to see if Luigi and his partners have what it takes to save the Waffle Kingdom, and make a game that sells less than gonorrhea.
Oh my god, I'm so excited to play this game! Although I do wish the marketing was less revealing. This game was a trendsetter when it comes to showing us the whole damn game before we get to play it, and that trend would continue on to this very day. You get like one trailer that's enough to get your hype juices flowing, but then every trailer after that shows way too much. Like, come on, Nintendo, I wanted Motley Boss Blob to be a surprise in Super Mario 3D World, and I also wanted the true enemy of the Waffle Kingdom to be a surprise. Showing off all the twists from a game before I get to experience them myself ruins the fun! What's the point in even releasing the game at that point? Just release a series of books in another game. But I did just read the one single review that exists for this game, and apparently, the marketing material did throw us off about the true relationship between Luigi and his partners. Which is code for they fucking hate him. So not only is the marketing too revealing, but it's also a lie! And good God, I'm going insane with anticipation. I need this game now! Well, everything is a-okay because it's finally here. I finally have my hands on the best game to ever feature Luigi that nobody was allowed to play. I finally have Mario is Missing, you sick